What is up here, YouTube? Jigsaw0097 here, making a video today. This is in response actually to the Bitter Birds. Adrian Fedq made a video recently. I think it was like today or last night. And I find myself agreeing with him 100%. And I just kind of wanted to weigh in on myself because I'm seeing the fan base go one of two ways right now. They're either immensely supportive of the team and the resiliency of this team, or they are just still being the Eagles fans of old, where we're expecting the Eagles to lose or whatever, or fail, and you know, they say Nick Foles is garbage, Zach Ertz is garbage, you know, all this stuff. And you know, I make criticisms too, guys. I'm not saying these players are perfect all the time, but there's a difference between making criticism and genuinely thinking some player or team is garbage, because no one's perfect, guys. There's always room for improvement. So when you criticize, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to hate the team or whatever. And so I'm making this video just to kind of give my stance on it, and this is where it comes into the Bitter Birds video. Is he was talking about the resiliency of this team, and how last year, you know, when Aaron Rodgers went down, he thought that he saw a good opportunity for them to win a Super Bowl, and he got a lot of hate for it and all this stuff. And, you know, I tend to agree with the guy on most things, because I was one of the few people back in 2013 that said Nick Foles was a stud, and people literally laughed in my face. They're like, there's no way Nick Foles is a starting quarterback. He had one fluky year, blah, blah, blah. I'm seeing it now, too. This is what really is shocking, is that Nick Foles won a Super Bowl, and I'm still seeing people just talking crap on him. Like, he played like garbage in this game, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, he didn't play perfect, but Zach Ertz was dropping balls. Mike Wallace couldn't get open. There was a whole bunch of problems, guys. It wasn't just Nick Foles. You can't blame it on one player. And really, the resiliency of the team to come together and get that win in the end, to beat Atlanta, to make Matty Ice fail on 5 downs in the end of the game, that's something to be said, guys. You can't write this off as the Eagles are lucky or whatever you want to say, because I keep seeing it, and I'm not seeing this just from Eagles fan bases. I'm seeing this from the league in general right now. The league in general just keeps sleeping on the Eagles. Like today on Undisputed, or I think it was either today or Friday, I don't know. But Shannon Sharp and Skip Bayless basically just talked about how bad the Falcons were. They didn't give the Eagles any credit for stopping them. It's like, did you ever think that maybe the Falcons are only bad because they're playing the Eagles? Like, does anyone even think that? Because I guarantee the Falcons are a team this year that's probably going to put up like 20 to 30 plus points against some teams. But they ain't doing that against the Eagles, guys. Why is that? It's because the resiliency of this team. And this is one other point that I agree with Adrian on the Bitter Birds like 100%, is that never in my life have I ever been this confident in an Eagles team. I was feeling just like he said. Last night, I actually was just at peace. Not last night, sorry. I'm kind of like work funked out. On Thursday night, I was at peace watching the Eagles, because for some reason in the back of my mind, I said, you know, somehow, some way, they're going to find a way to win this game. Because that's what a Doug Pederson coach team is, guys. Doug Pederson coaches to win. He doesn't coach to look flashy. This is why we went 1-3 in the preseason, and everyone was freaking out like we're gonna lose. He's not Chip Kelly, guys. He doesn't give a damn about the regulars or about the preseason. He looks to games that matter. This is why he was upset with the media for leaking the fact that he was starting Nick Foles, even though it was obvious. He's just the kind of guy that wants to win. And win matters more than QBR. It matters more than yards. It even matters more than points scored, guys. Winning is all that matters in this league. And that is what I like about this Eagles team. The resiliency to get the win. Was the last game sloppy against the Falcons? Yes, it was. It was very sloppy in many ways. But the Eagles, they rallied together to win. You know, you had Darren Sproles pushing for that first down and near the end of the game. They even said in the locker room how much that inspired them as a team to see someone do that. You had the goal line stop in the beginning of the game to set the tone. And then you ended the game with a 5-down stop of Matty Ice, denying Julio. Julio has not caught a touchdown against us, guys. Think about that. He didn't catch one in the playoffs. He didn't catch one the other night. The Eagles are just legit. And I can't wait to see what they do this season. Why shouldn't they repeat, guys? I want to hear that. Why can't they? I know it's hard to repeat in all this, but the way the Eagles are built right now, this defense got even better. You have all these guys healthy and playing like they did last night. I don't care how bad the offense looked, how much it struggles. They are going to win. And one thing I will say about Nick Foles to close this video, guys, is when it comes down to a third down play or whatever it is in the game that you need, Nick Foles delivers, okay, guys? And I will end with this phrase like I've always said. Nick Foles is the present. Embrace him, take him, because he might be gone next year. Carson Wentz is the future. Do not rush him back. Let him rest. Put your faith in Nick Foles. Let Carson Wentz get ready. And this team will be set up for years, guys. Years. If you can keep this defense together and then just keep going on the offense as planned, I'm looking at years. This could be the next Patriots team. Not even kidding. Minus the cheating. But that's how good I see this Eagles team. And, you know, I'm not afraid to talk about it anymore. I'm not going to be one of those Eagles fans anymore where I'm just going to be doubting the team. I'm all on board, guys. Win or lose, I bleed green. Fly, Eagles, fly, baby. This has been Jigsaw0097. I will talk to you all later.